everybody, Peeps Galucia here, bringing you another episode of Kingdoms and Castles, and today we're picking up exactly where I left off. For starters, since the last episode, or like at the very end of it, or like right after it, or whatever it was, population jumped up. Happiness has been steadily sitting at 68. I think it's because we finally had a little bit of extra food storage. And so this building immediately filled up, and now we have a 44 population. I mean, just like literally just a surge of 12 people came in. A lot of people to get in a short period of time. So I'm going to go ahead and build the final farm for like this whole area with the windmill, and then I'm going to start thinking about where I might want to put some orchards instead, because some orchards I think would be nice. Probably somewhere in here where all these trees are. Speaking of which, I really need to chop down trees because I'm running out of wood. I'm running my charcoal like 24/7. So if you haven't seen any of these videos thus far, be sure to go back and watch the videos, because I feel like you would be benefiting from seeing the entire series. It's a brand new game, just came out on Steam not too long ago. Only $9.99, in my opinion, a great bargain. I'm having a lot of fun so far playing it, but it's definitely the kind of thing where I think you would benefit from seeing like how things grow and develop over time. So I think my main goal for today is going to be to start looking into like what I need to get some sort of defenses or military, but I also want to build a tavern. Where would that be? In town, probably. Tavern. Okay, so we're going to do that first, because happiness has been like kind of faltering or on the edge for a while now. I want it to affect all of the housing, so probably gonna have to put it here, and that'll affect all of the housing area. And then turn it around, that looks like the front, right? Yeah, that looks like the front to me. Boom. And I definitely want to try to build something fancy that requires gold, because the gold keeps going up. I'm getting more and more gold, and I haven't used it. In the last episode, we lost all of our gold because the treasury burned down. So I'd like to use this gold if at all possible. Yeah, the barracks costs 50 gold, so that's one thing I could build that requires gold. But it also requires a crap ton of stone. Oh, you know what we could actually build? We could do rock removal. That requires gold. It also requires iron, which I don't have yet. Maybe we should go ahead and build an iron mine. Oh yeah, we need roads for that, herp or derp. All right, so let's start by working on some roads. Roads are really inexpensive. They just cost one piece of wood. See, now that we have like our population surge to 44, I actually have workers to do anything. So until I build like another building that requires like workers to steadily be on it, I have plenty of builders. So things are happening like pretty rapidly, which, you know, feels good. It's good. Glad to, you know, be getting things done quickly. All right, so I'm going to build the road to there. I think my biggest dilemma is the fact that I need, like, I would have to build a road through here, but then I need to build the iron mine next to these structures. So I think at most I could build the road to this tile and then put the iron mines here and here, and that would work, presumably, like that. But if that doesn't give me enough building area, like for the thing here, I'll have to figure out how to fix that. Oh, God! Keep is very on fire. Okay, I think they're going to put it out, though. I think they're going to put it out. Okay, I think they put it out. See? Put that well there. Actually, I think there's two wells technically in range of the keep, because this one's in range too. Oh, two of the farms flooded, too, in the storm. See, we're totally out of food. The crops aren't even ready yet to get harvested. There they go. But we lost two of them. We're going to have a food issue. Like, hard. I'm gonna build some orchards, but I'm gonna do it... Holy crizzle, that takes a lot of wood. I'm gonna do it here where they have... Like, right here, look at that. This four tiles that are, like, super, super fertile. That should be really good for food. So let's build that. Hopefully it gets completed by the time the winter's done, so that it's actually, like, making food here soon. Okay, and then... We're definitely going to need more wood. Hey, I'm an excellent ruler. Oh, yeah. The tavern was finished. Okay, so happiness is up to 76 now. That's nice. But it consumes 10 food per year. Okay. That makes sense then. Now I understand why we suddenly started having food issues. Because even with 44 people, like, I felt like we were fine food-wise. Didn't realize the tavern was consuming food. Okay. Okay, food is quickly becoming my #1 problem. Like, I mean, I grew the orchard to help with that, but probably takes, I would imagine, it takes a couple years before the orchard actually starts to produce anything, because they have to grow the trees. Like, I know, like, in Banished, when you start an orchard, 3 years has to pass before it actually produces any food. And I feel like this could be a similar situation. Where's a good fertile area I could put a whole nother, like, section? It looks like in here is where there's a lot of fertile stuff, which might be, you know, a good idea for, like, to start building, like, a full-on farm, not just a thing. Did we lose any crops? No, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. Hopefully we'll be okay. Happiness is plummeting. I'm assuming that's because of the lack of food. I might need to shut down the tavern, even though obviously happiness will go down even more, just to offset the food consumption for now. Because otherwise, people are going to, like, literally die. I really want to build a manor to see what that's like. I could use up some gold that way, and I've been literally looking forward to, like, actually getting some gold going. That looks like the front to me. There's a boulder in the way, but we're going to get rid of that as soon as I start getting some iron going. So I'm going to go ahead and slap that down. Because even though it's right there, it should still be in range of everything. The tavern is in range of it. The well is in range of it. So they should be happy people in there. And that's a big place. What does it do? Manor. 25 peasants with a higher tax yield. Has 4 heads of household. So the 25 peasants... Yeah, it's really good. Slightly better than the cottage as far as, like, utilization. Like, if you have 2 of these taking up 4 tiles, that's 24 people. This is 25. And there's a higher tax yield, so... When more people show up... Oh, God! 1 peasant's despair has made them leave the kingdom. Okay. See, I really would like to get the tavern open back up because... Oh, they want neighbors. Oh, I didn't realize if they didn't have neighbors that was going to make them less happy. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's... You know what? Let's open up the tavern again. So that their happiness goes up, because no one's going to move in here with a happiness that low. Which makes the manor completely worthless. We actually lost a person, which is really sad. Seems like we're pretty good on food. Probably means I can't build the iron mine for now, though. I'm going to have to wait until we have more people. Whoa! Alright, cool. I mean, 7 people visited, but only 4 stayed. Again, probably a happiness thing. But that's still 4 people, so... That should be enough to open up an iron mine, I would think. That's not bad. Like, we opened up the tavern... They're about to harvest the crops in the orchard, and we still have food and food storage. So it seems like we're okay for now. Like, it's not a lot of food, but it is still food. Like, we're gaining food. As long as we can keep that up, like, with the tavern running to help keep the happiness up, we should be good. Look at the happiness, 73. Pretty good. I think a bad rain, though, would probably put us pretty negative again. Like, got to keep an eye on the rain situation. Yeah, I kind of felt like the church and/or library was going to become a thing soon. Like, they were going to start bugging me for that. I think the church is probably a good idea because it helps them to not despair, which I just lost a citizen because of that, so should probably do that. The library, I think, though, just makes people happier in general. Like, the smarter they are, the happier they become or something. Like that. So maybe that would just be the better choice. I don't know. But I also kind of feel like I want the library, like... Maybe somewhere down here-ish? Library. Oh, okay. It has, like, a field of use just like everything else. So, basically, it would have to be right here to affect, like, all the houses I currently have, including the manor. Or here, I should say, like, so that it's a little bit more covering. It's unfortunate, though, because I can't put a road to it. It'd be nicer if I could put it on a road, but there's stuff in the way. Well, let's do that. I think that'll... I think that'll help the happiness situation. How are we doing on the mine? Ooh, almost done. I think the key to this game, because, like, this is still just, like, me trying to learn and figure it out. I think the key to this game is going to be, like, after I do, like, a couple playthroughs and, like, try to get a sense of how the game, like, plays and whatnot, from there, it's going to be a matter of saying, like, okay, like, how, like, once you get a sense of what all the buildings are and what they do, I think you're going to have to figure out from there, like, okay, these are all the buildings I need. This is their area of effect. Like, how do I, you know, like, efficiently put all these buildings together? You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm going to need a well, I'm going to need a library, I'm going to need a church, like, and all these things need to be relatively close to the houses. Like, how do I lay all that out in a manner that makes sense? And I think that's going to be crucial to, like, getting, you know, good at this game and, like, understanding it and being on top of it. So that's going to, like, be a big focus of mine, I think. Like, just working on that. But there you go. I have an iron mine. I have my first iron mine. I think I need 10 iron to get rid of a boulder. Yeah. So that's a big goal of mine. I was hoping to do that by today, but I don't want these episodes to get super long. I think I like trying to make these episodes a little bit shorter than I do like my Minecraft videos. Look at all the gold we have. Man. Doing good. Oh, I actually lose gold now. I'm gaining 40 gold in tax revenue, but I'm paying 12 gold to librarians. Interesting. All right. Well, that's the first building that I know of that's actually costing... Well, yeah, it would say if it is. So, yeah, that's the first building that we have that's costing us gold. And now that I'm highlighting that, I can see that soldiers and hospitals also take money. So we can't get too carried away by building those kinds of things unless we want to raise our taxes, which obviously affects happiness. So can't do that, at least not right now. We still only have a 2 gold tax, which is, I think, as much as I can get away with for now. So... But happiness is up. We're up to 74. Population continues to grow. Almost all the beds are taken. 62 out of 69. We continue to grow the population. The food storage continues to go up. It's still on the rise, even though the tavern is open and we're getting more people. So I really feel like we're tackling this pretty well right now. I'm kind of annoyed, though. Like, there's a nice little fertile strip in here. Like, probably this space right here is as good as it's going to get for another, like, circle of farms at some point. But there is that one little space right here that's barren, and we're not going to be able to grow anything in. Kind of annoying, because if I hadn't put the orchard here, then this would have, like, this right here would have been the circle, and that would have been perfect. Or even this, for matter, like 1, 2, 3, like through here. Like this spot would have been perfect, but I already plopped down the orchard. Okay, hold on. So, see how the resource, it says I need this. Right here. This is iron, and I have 4 of it. What the hell is this? Is this like tools? It requires 10 tools to... Oh, man. So I have to make a blacksmith to utilize the iron before I can even get rid of boulders. Okay. All right. Well, see, again, there's no tutorial for this. We're learning as we go. So now we know that. Look at all the iron these guys are bringing back. Hell yeah. Oh, that's not iron, is it? Is that orchard? Ah, that's orchard. Never mind. There's iron. But yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a tool icon. They need tools to bust this stuff down. It also, look, it says there's all these check marks. Allow tools for foresters, quarries, and mines. So probably makes them more efficient. Yeah, look, it says right there. Tools are used to speed up production and remove rocks. So even if I'm making tools, they're going to be consumed over time. So it'll take a while to save up enough to get rid of a boulder, it seems like. But if it makes them more efficient and we're getting resources faster, including the iron, then definitely sounds worth it. So next episode, I'm going to build the blacksmith for sure. And God, I hope I don't get any farms flooded out right now. I finally started getting like a nice surplus of food. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then I really want to very, very soon start looking into building a military of some kind. I'm kind of regretting where I put this because I feel like I'm going to have to put like a big barracks building like right here. So I may have to build another one of those and demolish that one. But what do you want? Hey, I'm an excellent ruler. So thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate the view and support as always. I will see each and every one of you in the next episode. Later.